In this video, I'm going to show you how to extract data related to the Oregon legislative session. For example, we might want to look at bills that are being considered. We will bring data into Excel so that we can do further analysis such as sorting and filtering. Let's start by going to the Oregon legislative web page and then navigate to the Bills tab. Then let's come down to Open Data. This is the web page that gives us the technical information we need to extract the information. Let's start with the link that points to the OData API base endpoint. This gives us the path to the OData service that can be used by Excel in order to extract data from the Oregon legislative database. At the top of the page is the information we need, and I'm going to copy this path to the clipboard. Highlight the path, but exclude the quotation marks on both ends. Once it is highlighted, press Ctrl-C to copy the path to the clipboard. Now open an Excel spreadsheet. Click on the Data tab, and then click on From Other Sources. From the drop-down list, choose the option that says From OData Data Feed. Now paste in the path that we previously copied to the clipboard by pressing Ctrl-V. This tells Excel where to find the data. Click on Next, and you will see a list of all of the tables in the database. I could select one or more tables. For now, let's just retrieve the legislators' information. After selecting the table, click Next. The connection for this table will be stored in a file on your computer. You can click the Browse button to see the folder that it will be stored in. I'm going to add the word test to the file name because I'm just using this for this video. Now click Finish. I want this data to be put into a table, so I click OK. In just a few seconds, Excel will extract this data from the legislative database. The SessionKey column tells you which legislative session the row pertains to. By clicking the Filter button at the top of the column, you will see that we extracted data from 2007 down through 2023. Since I'm only interested in data from the most recent session, I will uncheck all of the boxes and then select the last row, 2023 R1. This just applies a filter and hides the rows that do not meet this filter. I can see that Excel is now displaying 90 rows from this table of data. We could do further filtering if we wanted to. For example, we might want to display only the senators. By clicking the drop-down list in the Chamber column, I will uncheck the H, leaving just the S or Senators selected. Now let's put this list in alphabetical order on the last name. Select the first value in the last name column and then click the Data ribbon at the top of the screen. Choose the A to Z sort option, and now you will see that the senators are in alphabetical order based upon their last name. Now you have a basic understanding of how to pull data into Excel from the legislative database. Because we're generally not interested in extracting the legislators for multiple years, I'd like to show you how to pull the data for a specific legislative session that you're interested in. The details on how to do it are in this last document, but skipping through hundreds of pages in this document, I'll show you very quickly how you can do this. We can add parameters to the connection string to restrict the exported data that flows into Excel. There are three components to the connection string: the base string that we found in this first link, the table, and then the filter. Let's take a look at this. Here I have the three components that will allow me to pull legislators' data for a single session, and we simply combine these three parts into one string, like what I've done down below. So let's copy this string, and we'll go into Excel and paste it in there. So I'm going to choose Data for other data sources, OData, data feed. I'm going to paste in this combined string, choose Next, select the one table, because now we have said we only want one table. I'm going to choose Next, and then we'll choose Finish, and put this into a table. So now we have 90 records, and everything is for the single legislative session rather than 15 or 20 years worth of data. I've put all of these connection strings into a spreadsheet to make it easy for me to go and pull various tables. The ones at the top are the most common that I'm interested in, and you'll see that I have the table name and the filter with the session key. Now you can create separate tables in the spreadsheet, each with their own connection string, like what I've done here. I have the legislators, the measures, measure votes, measure documents, measure history actions, measure sponsors, committees, and committee members. So with these skills, it's now going to be easier to follow and analyze data from legislative sessions. And I hope that this explanation has been helpful in showing you how to extract data from the Oregon Legislative Database.